Hey guys, and welcome back to the Money Game with AC. SOS Limited, 5% almost closing on Friday, which was kind of weird because, weird compared to the competitors such as Riot and Marathon Digital, who closed way above 3%, especially on the day where Bitcoin was really green. I think 5% on that specific day, Bitcoin and Ethereum as well. So it doesn't surprise me because the shorts are really making everything they can to pin this around $550 a share. But in this video, I want to quickly go over something that popped my interest lately, guys. If you look at this article from Yahoo, you have this Rosen, a top-ranked law firm, encourages Churchill Capital Corp for investors with losses exceeding $100,000 to secure counsel before important deadline on CCIV. So this is the Rosen Law Firm Investor Counsel. Interestingly enough, this is the same company that is also encouraging SOS Limited investors with losses to secure counsel before important deadline securities class action on SOS Limited. So this to me is really interesting because for those who are, kind of backing the fact that SOS Limited is a scam company because it's a Chinese company, the fact that it's not legit, everything is fake, etc., etc. I mean, we already went over the SEC filing, the fact that you have to go through thorough analysis, thorough paperwork, and documentation to provide to the New York Stock Exchange in order to be listed. Okay, so the fact that this same law firm, it's also the same law firm seeking counsel or prompting investors into CCIV. CCIV is a company to produce Lucid. So okay, I do guess the fact that SOS Limited might be a company mining Bitcoin, and in such a way you can easily prove or build something in order to spray negative news around it, because it's kind of up there, because Bitcoin is not really concrete for some of the people or a lot of people. But in the meantime, we're talking about Lucid. Okay, they have they produce cars, electric cars. They have pre-orders. So why would you build the same case? So this to me, guys, is just a proof or a confirmation that this whole thing, it's maybe a tactic used by the hedge funds or whatever company is behind the heavy shorts on SOS Limited and even CCIV as well. So if we go on the data on SOS Limited, you will see that the short increased 53%. On Fintel, we have the short volume ratio at 17%. We have 150,000 shares available to short, and we do have the short borrow fee rate around $14.35%. 14 and 35%. These are pretty high numbers, guys. These are pretty high numbers. So the fact that Bitcoin and Ethereum, Ethereum is up there flirting with the $3,000 mark, currently around 2,900, and then Bitcoin a little bit retracing back from the 58,000. So if this remain consistent throughout the weekend, and then on Monday morning we are still at these levels, guys, definitely I do expect all the miners to be really green. But the fact that we have such a high number of shorts, interest volume in this SOS Limited play, when you compare the prices of SOS Limited and others like Riot Mara, definitely the recent news around SOS Limited securing an additional high technology machines in order to also mine Ethereum will definitely attract much more investors, and you might expect this to create maybe not the short squeeze for the moment, but at least create additional buying pressure that will freak out the hedges in this play and possibly force them to cover. So we'll see how it plays throughout the weekend, especially how it starts on Monday. But guys, I do have 1,000 shares that I still hold. I'm down 40%, but I do think definitely that there is a bright future for SOS Limited, especially if we want to see Ethereum at $10,000 a coin and Bitcoin maybe around 100 or 150K before the end of this year. So those are my 2 cents, guys.